Oh, hi. You're Hazel? I'm John McIntyre.
Yeah, I know all about you. You're the doctor from the city who's come to put his feet up for a while.
Well, not exactly.
Well, I'll tell you, Geneva Springs is no place for a shirker. There's a lot more to do around here than people realize. We got a lot of sick folk around these parts.
Well, I'm sure you'll teach me the ropes. Looking forward to a very productive time together.
Just don't get any ideas about nurses. I know how you doctors think.
Everything all right out here? Anything we've forgotten, Jackson?
Stanley, relax. It's one little efficiency expert. Why all the fuss?
The board is counting on us to cut costs and increase productivity.
So what else is new?
So just keep going, keep going. And remember, time is big business.
How will we know her when we see her?
Oh, easy. She'll be the one with the stopwatch and the evil glare.
Please, she'll be here in a minute.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Dr. Stanley Riverside. I'm Sharon Vance.
I'm sorry, young lady, we don't... Sharon Vance. Well, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Stanley Riverside II, Chief of Emergency Services. And these are my associates, Dr. Jackson, Nurse Brancusi.
Oh, delighted, I'm sure.
Well, so nice to see a woman making it in a man's world.
Efficiency, doctor, knows no gender.
You hear that? I've been telling them that for years.
Now, I don't want you to go to any trouble on my account.
Oh, no trouble at all.
I'm just here to make some casual observations. Would you be good enough to show me around?
Why, I'd be delighted. Well, this is the heart of the beast, where it all begins. Emergency. I'm sure you'll be impressed.
Oh, I'm impressed already, Dr. Riverside, if you're any indication.
You mind telling me where you've been, Doctor?
Just walking around town, getting acquainted. Oh, you know, it's a revelation. Breathing air as fresh and as clean as this.
This is not the time or place for revelations. We happen to have an emergency inside.
An emergency? What kind?
Mrs. McLean, bunions.
Bunions. Beautiful.
Well, somehow bunions never seem beautiful to me, Doctor.
Well, I mean, it's beautiful to get back to work again.
Mrs. McLean's waiting. Tom Egan has called. He wants something for his poison oak. Looks like this is going to be another one of those hectic days. Come on. Oh.
Easy, just go easy with it.
What do we have here?
It's my son, Doc. It's his heart again. It's got to be. Look at him. He can hardly breathe.
Okay, what happened?
He was playing ball, Little League. He was headed for second. He just dropped over like a stone. Is Doc McIntyre around?
Not at the moment. Let's take him to room 2, please. I want to get his vitals right away.
He's doing so well. He's strong as an ox. I never thought it'd happen this way.
All right, we'll take good care of Mr.
Spencer, Paul Spencer. My kid's name is Scott. Doc McIntyre knows all about him.
All right, thank you. Would you mind staying out here, Mr. Spencer, so that we can just...
No, where Scott goes, I go. I want to know what you're going to do to my kid.
All right, if you wish. You said open heart surgery, huh?
Yeah. 5, 6 years ago. Dr. McIntyre did it. Are we going to have to go through it again?
Well, we just want to make him comfortable so that we can run some tests. His name is Scott Spencer. Call medical records, please. Make sure that we get his old chart.
I wish McIntyre was here. He knows all about Scott. He'd know exactly what to do.
Well, Norm Hazel's been telling me that, well, you've had a series of problems, is that right?
Well, this time it's my appendix, I think. Right, Oh. Right about here.
Norm's file, Doctor.
Okay. All right. Norm, it says here that, you had your appendix removed 11 years ago.
Well, now, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Well, of course, that doesn't mean that you're not experiencing some real pain. You know, there is a tricky little illness called rural psychosemania appendixia. Now, that could be what's causing your pain.
Is that serious?
Well, it's nothing to play around with. Look, you're in luck, Norm. We just got a shipment of a new antidote from Seattle. Hazel, would you get me that little bottle of green pills out of Dr. French's desk?
What pills? What are those pills?
No, there's nothing to worry about, Norm. I'm certain that we got to it in time. Now, if you'll just take one of these every morning right after breakfast, we'll have you feeling great in no time.
Hey, that's not bad. I've had a lot of pills in my time, but these taste kind of sweet. Hey, thanks a lot, Doc.
Anytime, Norm.
Breath mints?
All the way from Seattle. Now, may I go fishing? I have to get some bait.
Just be back by dark.
Okay, Scotty, here's an easy one for you. Who's the only man ever to pitch a perfect game in a World Series?
Don Larson, Yankees.
Attaboy. What year?
I don't know, Dad. Let's skip it, okay? I'm tired.
Hey, since when are you too tired to talk baseball? Come on, what year?
1957.
Wrong. 56. But you were close.
What do you expect from a doctor? Hi, Scott. How you feeling?
I'm lousy. You like baseball?
Nah, game's too slow. I get restless.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't understand the strategy. I mean, baseball's really a thinking man's game.
Oh, that's my problem. Sit forward, will you? Take some deep breaths. Okay, again. One more. All right, lean back.
Am I gonna need another operation? I mean, Dr. McIntyre said I might.
When did he say that?
6 years ago. You know, when he fixed my heart valve.
Ah. Well, he was probably talking about scar tissue around the valve. Sometimes it builds up and causes problems.
Is that what's giving Scott all this trouble?
Possibly. We'll know more after we run some tests. Can your team get along without you for a while?
Well, they have to change their pitching rotation. What about Dr. McIntyre?
A good surgeon, lousy pitcher.
Yeah, but he said if I needed another operation, he'd do it. Now he's not even here.
He's just out of town on a short vacation. If you need the surgery, he'll be here to do it, I promise you. You just take it easy. You're talking too much.
Hey, Doc. Who is the youngest person ever to play in a major league game?
Joe Nuxall, Cincinnati.
Hey, did you hear that? He's all right.
I'll be right back. Dr. Gates, I want the truth. Is Scotty gonna be all right? I mean, really all right?
Well, we're doing all that we can.
Come on now, that's doctor talk. You guys have a real slick way of avoiding the issue.
Look, I've told you all that I know.
Then get somebody on the case who knows more. Get McIntyre!
Whatever you say.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm just plain scared. Scotty looks horrible. I've never seen him look as bad as he does. And his mother, she had a heart problem, just like Scotty. And I lost her. And if anything happens to that boy...
He has to get well, Mr. Spencer. I mean, we don't want to mess up the pitching rotation. Come on, let's get some coffee.